Hello everyone, Joanne with stampinginthevalley.stampinup.net, and welcome to my craft room. I am so excited about this triple cube pop-up card inspired by Lisa Curcio. She made the dimensions extremely easy to make this card. Look how cute this is, and it fits in a regular A2 size envelope, guys. A2 size. It is perfect to mail. I had to use my snails one last time before they retired, and this was definitely a very, very stinking cute little card right here that I made. Look at the back even. And here you'll put your sentiment. We're going to go over every single one of these measurements and the scoring and putting everything together. I've got it all cut out. I'm really excited about this card. I'm going to miss our snails. Remember, our mini catalog, our June, or this catalog right here, January through June mini catalog, will be retiring on the last day of this month. So, and there's so many specials in here, so many good things to save a lot of money on if you enjoyed them. I also think that this card would look cute with the strawberries. Wouldn't that look cute with our strawberries? And this is so adorable, but these snails, I'm going to miss them. So I had to do one last thing, and I thought that this was absolutely the most perfect card you could ever do. Look at how cute that just folds up. I'm still just in shock how, oh, I have a piece of paper in here because I colored. Ha! So, yeah, so I'm just so shocked at how this fits right in here and closes just like that. So wonderful. Okay, I'm going to break away. I'm going to get set up, and we're going to go through how to make the base, and that's the most important part of this card. You can decorate it with anything that you'd like. Of course, I'll give you all the dimensions that I've used, but it's the base of this that is the most important part. And you can decorate with anything. You could use the snails, you could use flowers, you could use strawberries, you could use, I mean, anything. And what a cute Christmas card, right? If there was a Santa and that, I mean, it would, this is perfect. But she made the dimensions so easy. Thank you so much, Lisa Curcio. She's a wonderful demonstrator, has been doing it a very long time, but I was intimidated by this card. I've always wanted to make one, but she made the dimensions so simple and easy, and I really want to pass it on to you guys. I'll be back in just a moment. Let me set this up. Okay, the first thing that we want to do is get our base cut and scored. This is the most important part of this entire project because, of course, like I said, you can decorate with anything that you want to. I just chose the snails because I'm going to miss them wholeheartedly. So, now this piece almost looks square, but it's not, okay? We have an 8.5 inch side up here, and then we have an 8-inch side. So your piece needs to be 8.5 by 8. We're going to start with the 8.5 inch side at the top. And we're going to score it every 2 inches. So 2, 4, 6, and 8. Okay? With the 8.5 inch side at the top. I'm just using my, I'm not bringing in my score board. I'm just using my trimmer because it has a nice scoring tool on it. So let's do this right here at 2 inches. Let's see, let me come up into this just a little bit more. Okay, we got the whole thing there. Okay, 2 inches, and we're going to score. And then 4 inches, and score. And 6 inches, and score, and then 8 inches. Perfect. Okay, now what we're going to do is turn it so that the 8-inch side is on the top. Turn it so the 8-inch side is on the top of your trimmer. And now we're going to cut two 2-inch strips. She made this so easy. It's amazing. 2 inches right here. Okay. I don't need my score tool. Now we're going to cut a 2-inch strip and then another 2-inch strip. Okay. So now we have things that are scored and cut. Okay. All right. Let me come back and let me get ready for the next step. So you should have 3 pieces right here, and they are all scored and then cut nicely. Okay. Be back in just a moment. Okay, for this next step, we're going to fold on our score lines and we're going to put our boxes together. So let's start with the larger one right here and just fold in on every score line and use your bone folder on every single line and really crease it, okay? Because when you make a box, you don't want something not to have a nice solid crease, because you want every turn of the box to be crisp. So sometimes even I go back over these. I really, really, really want them down. There we go, okay? All right, so that's one. And now let's do these 2 right here. So I just kind of finger fold these first, and then using my bone folder really get that crease. I like to do videos like this instead of doing a live on a project like this, because I like to do it in segments. It's like, I think that it's easier for you guys. That's wonderful. I think it's easier for you guys if you put something like this together in segments. So like right now we are getting the base completely together, scoring and burnishing, and now we're going to assemble. Okay, so these are so simple, you guys, you have no idea. See this little flap right here where we did the 8-inch, when we did the 8-inch score, it made this little 1/2-inch flap. So that's where you're going to put your glue, and then you're just going to fold it over. Do you see how easy that is? And it's going to meet, and you're going to make a cube. I'm using Seal Plus, okay? Or you'll want tearing tape. I'm using the Plus. It's just so much simpler when I'm on video. You guys might want to use some tearing tape. Make sure that this meets equally and press. And now you have a box, okay? Now a little bit might be hanging over here. This is where I like to trim. I like to get that just kind of trimmed in there. And then, okay, because of her instructions, let's see, this part is the back, okay, where we have the seam right there, okay? So I'm going to put a little B right here. Whoop. That's going to tell me that that's the back, and I want that part to go up against the taller part of the box. So it'll be this part right here where my finger is right there, okay? All right, so let's do this one again. So here's our tab. I'm going to run a little Seal Plus down. I'm going to fold it in and fold it over and make a nice cube. Okay, make sure, take your fingers, do this. Make sure you're good top to bottom. If there's anything hanging over, again, this is the time to give it a slice. That is beautiful. And there is a cube, 2 cubes. Okay, now we need to put our B. There, this is my back. Because see, here is my seam right here, just like it is there. So the seam is right there, and I want that on the back side of the card. I thought that was a cool tip from her. Okay, now here is the larger one, and now my seal has run off of its runner here. Hold on. had to put the tape runner back on the roller. Okay, right there. Okay, and now bring that over and bring this in. And this is very important that this meets properly, okay? Yeah, there's no overhang on that one at all, so we don't need to trim that. Isn't that cute? How adorable is that? Now, can you see what we're doing? I want you to look at this in a diamond shape, not square, okay? Look at it as a diamond. And then you're going to take this cube and you're going to attach it, see, to the side of the diamond. Don't look at it square, okay? Look at it like a diamond and you'll see how it's just going to come together like this. Isn't this wonderful? And we're going to place this right here on that side. Does that make sense? Here's our diamond. And our one cube goes here. Here's the B back, and there's the seam. We're going to place that right there. So now I know to put my seal right here. Somebody wants me. Sorry. Okay. Okay, now, right here, and again, you could use tear and tape, or you could even use liquid glue. I'm just doing this for the sake of time. I want my seam toward the bottom, okay, so I flip that over. Do you see that, where that seam is? Okay, and here is our diamond shape, and now we're going to place this. I'm going to flatten this, okay, here's our diamond shape. We're going to flatten the diamond. And we're going to place this little cube right down here at the bottom. Just like that, okay? Can you see where we're going with this? Isn't that lovely? Isn't that fun? Okay, let's do the same thing right here. We're going to place our adhesive. And I'm really putting a lot. And I'm going to make sure that my seam is toward the bottom. Here's the B for the back. She made this so easy. Now I'm going to flatten this out. Watch how I do this. And when we put this down, you want to make sure that it's up against this one that you just put down first, okay? Very, very, very honest to goodness, the simplest cube card in the world, okay? Right there is, look at that. Isn't that adorable? And watch, it folds up. That's how it folds to get into your envelope. This is how, when someone receives it, they will put this on their desk and keep this forever. Okay, back in a moment and we're going to start to decorate. So I hope you got that on how to assemble this absolutely adorable cube. This is the base for it, and then we decorate. We're just going to have fun in just a moment with our beautiful snail mail, or we're going to make another card. This is great. Okay, I'll be back in just a second. Okay, now let's just go on to the decorating. And of course, underneath this video, there are the measurements for everything that I've done with this adorable a triple cube pop-up card. So first, what we're going to do, you're going to make 6 sections right here. Okay, we're going to deal with this first. Okay, so 6 little sections, and I've used real red, of course, and then the designer series paper. So you want 6 squares at 1 3/4 by 1 3/4, and then the DSP at 1 1/2 by 1 1/2. All of these you want to make, we want to put them together, okay? I'm going to put every one of these together. And I thought about doing some of this off camera, but then again I thought, no, I'm going to do all of it on camera so you see what it takes to put this little card together, which it's really not that bad, because now we're just making pretty. But you'll have all these wonderful dimensions to make it with any set that you'd like. And any color, you know, This would be cute for Christmas, like I said. I think that these would sell like hotcakes at a craft fair. Christmas cards pop up like this that can go into an A2 size card and be mailed. You know, I don't even think that you need extra postage on it, honest to goodness. So I really think you guys would profit by this. I think it has a wow factor and a cuteness factor all in one. You know, you can make it as cute as you'd like, or you can make it also as elegant as you'd like. I mean, some poinsettias on there would be wonderful. Some snowflakes would be wonderful. And here I am. It's almost July, and I'm talking about Christmas because my card class for July is Christmas in July. I'll be getting that video up this weekend also. It's a Christmas in July class. Okay, so now what we're going to do is attach these to the outside of our box. And what you want to do with this now, remember we fold it up to put it in the envelope. To attach these, fold it down. And now you have 6 sections, okay? Isn't that wonderful? 6 nice little sections. So I'm just going to add, I like to use my Tombow for this because I want my border and I need that wiggle room. Look at how cute when we start to put this together, how we have a blank palette once again, and we are making pretty, and I love it. I love that. And this set was so stinking cute. I really hate that it didn't carry over. But everything can't carry over. So if you really do like this set, I hope it's still available. It was the last time I checked. It was still available for purchase. And of course this paper is beautiful. It came with some twine, and it came with the little hearts that were white, red and white, and I ran out of them. So I used it so much. So that's why there's none on here. I decorated with the little mushrooms. I'll show you that in just a second. Okay, so here's our last one. And we get to chit-chat a little bit while I put this together. And you might be crafting with me, you know. So if you are crafting with me, just stop the video in stages. Catch up, okay? Now look at that. Isn't that perfect? Now when you fold it up, make our diamond. Look at how this is coming together. Okay, now you can decorate the inside, she said, or you could leave it blank. I want to decorate it. And see, when you fold it here, I kind of didn't like the Bermuda Bay showing right here. So that's where these 4 pieces come in. So these 4 pieces are cut at 2 by 1 7/8. 2 by 1 7/8. It's not 2 by 2 because see, there's a fold here. So we're going to cover up this little seam. So I measured 2 by 1 7/8, and it gives you just that little bit of room that you need to slip it in there. Okay, make sure your hearts, if you're using this, are going in the right direction that you want them to. And see, I can just go ahead and slip that right in there, and it's just going to sit perfectly. Get that right out there to the edge. Good. Look at that. See how that just came perfect. When you just have to cut that one little 1/8, what is it, like a 1/16 of an inch, I think. And it just slides in here just perfectly. Let's do this side together. See? Right to the edge. They meet nicely in the center. See how they meet? And I just like put in there, and it goes just like that. And now you have a finished inside. Isn't that nice? Okay, now for these 2 here, same thing. And I just wanted to put a bottom on it. She also decorates hers with a little bit more pizzazz than what I'm doing. And so you might want to check out Lisa Curcio's video also. Now this one, just in case it's off a little bit, which I don't think it is, I really meet it to the inside, and then if I needed to trim, I would, but I don't. I'm just fine that way. So let's get this one. And look how cute, just so fast this is coming together. And you want these to meet. They're in the center right there. Isn't that cute? So that, you know, when it's folded up, it looks nice and symmetrical. But then when you fold this out, you have decoration also, okay? All right, just like that. Now, let's go to the back, okay? Here's the two back pieces that we're gonna make. And I cut some mushrooms out. You can decorate however you'd like. But these pieces are 1 3/4 by 3 3/4. Very simple, okay? I'm just going to add a little Tombow to my cute little mushrooms here. And I'm going to place them on the bottom here. And then this one. Just like that. And just at a little angle, I'm going to put this one. I'm going to attach this one, the larger one in Bermuda Bay, to the other one. And again, the measurement is 1 3/4 by 3 3/4. But everything's listed below for you. Okay, and we're going to put this on at a little angle also. Okay, let's move those aside. This is a piece of Blushing Bride. And what does it measure? Yeah, it's about 2 inches, okay? I'm going to use this that says Happy Mail enclosed. And we're going to use a little Bermuda Bay. I'm going to ink this up in my Bermuda Bay. And I'm going to stamp it right here. Cute. Right on that Blushing Bride. Isn't that cute? Now I'm gonna punch this out with my postage stamp punch. I love this punch. I've done a lot with it. Just like that. And I'm gonna add this to my red mushrooms right here. Just like that. Okay, and now we're going to add it to the back of our card. I'm going to put this one on this side. And this is perfect. Isn't this cute? So much fun. Let me just collapse my card down. And then this goes right here. Isn't that adorable? Isn't that stinking adorable? Now this one, I'm not going to put anything on because you're going to write your sentiment on that one. And right here. Right here. Honest guys, this is like what it is right here. I mean, this is, here we go. Isn't that cute? Look at how adorable that this is coming together. All right, let's see. I'm going to break away and I'll bring the rest of the designs in and we're going to start to put that together. Okay, so if you're crafting with me, get caught up to this stage, decorate the outside and the back, have fun with that, and I'll see you back in just a moment. This is coming together so well. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our envelope. In the front here, we're just gonna stamp You've Got Mail with this little cute little snail. I'm gonna color with some blends. And you know, whatever you're doing, you just decorate. I just thought I'd take you on the entire journey of this card. So there's that. And we're just gonna do a little bit of coloring. I have some dark Poppy Parade here for my little heart there. And I've got some dark petal pink. Because the dark petal pink is almost like a little salmon color. And it's absolutely, oh, I forgot to tell you. Wait a minute, I have the paper here. Sometimes this, because we're using blends, okay, and you could probably see in here, yes it did. See, it connected with the back of the envelope a little bit, okay? So I should have, at first, put my piece of paper in there, okay? So let's go ahead and do that now while we color the rest of it. Okay, just in case, because these blends do bleed through. I don't care that it got to the inside of the envelope. I just didn't want it to get back here, that's all. So this is kind of salmon colored. And it's actually perfect for these little snails. So cute. They're so happy. You would smile if you got this card, right? I know I would. I smile all the time when I get happy mail. So I'm going to color his shell just with light Daffodil Delight. And why I opened the nib tip on this is beyond me. I don't know, but I did. I meant to open the brush. But we're going for it because we're doing it. Doesn't really matter. The brush just goes faster, that's all. Covers more surface area. Okay, there we go. There's our little guy. He looks adorable. Okay, now we can take this piece of paper out. And not that there's really anything on it, but when you look in the envelope, you could see how that did bleed through, okay? All right, now back here, I'm just going to put a little heart. Comes in Bermuda Bay. And that comes in the stamp set. Isn't that cute? Okay, so there's our envelope, ready to go. All right, now let's go ahead and with Bermuda Bay here, we're going to take this little postage right here. And you know, you see I'm not using my foam mat because these are red rubber. I'm going to stamp my hello in Bermuda Bay. Right here. Isn't that cute? Okay. And now I'm going to place my little, I think I'm done with my ink now. Yeah. I made a different embellishment for this card. I'll show it to you while I was off camera. I put 2 envelopes on the other one, and so this one, I wanted to use these mushrooms. So I just stamped it, colored it, and cut it out with a circle framelit. Die. It's not a framelit, it's a die. Okay, now I'm going to put my little mushrooms here close to my hello. Right there. And then on this one. Put that one on a little angle. Let's see. I want that one, I think, going out that way. Okay. Now remember, with this card, you have plenty of room in the envelope. Let's fold that down, and we're going to place this right here. Oh my goodness, isn't that cute? Isn't that adorable? Okay, now we can put more Tombow even on our mushrooms to help hold everything down. Right there. Okay. And I'm going to put this on an angle. But you do have a little bit of room in your envelope to where if something hangs over, it's okay. I'm going to put a block on this to hold it for me while we make our envelope. And then I'm going to talk to you about, look at this little guy right here, right? He's half. I learned this in a convention. Whenever that you have something like this, even a flower that's halfway, okay, use it, because this is what this little guy is. There's no snail underneath here, okay? He is just a half a snail. And so that's where I put him, behind the envelope. Okay, I'll be back in just a minute because I absolutely forgot to cut another snail out. I'm going to go and do that. And then we will finish this card, and we will finish decorating this card. Okay, I cut my snail out, so this little one was over here, but I wanted to show this to you. If you cut this out right here, okay, yes, you're missing some, but you could easily put him halfway, sneaking out from an envelope, sneaking out from another piece of DSP. So it looks like you've got the whole snail. Isn't that cute? So don't discard some of your you know, the edges of things, flowers. I did that with my pansy class. This is the cute little envelope. I'm going to miss this envelope because I really love this envelope. Now, when you fold your envelope, there is a longer side right here. You see that? See that longer side? That is the top. Okay, so, and don't fold on the indentation here, the embossed part. Fold on the line. Okay, that is... it's like a score line, not the embossed part. Fold on the score line. See, you can see like there's two little lines there. You want to fold on this outside score line, okay? Use your bone folder. You really want this crisp. And then here, this is the shorter side, and there, okay? I love these little envelopes, so cute. And then this side. Just like that. Okay, now remember, this is the top. So how this is going to go is two's going to go in, one's going to come down, or the lower one's going to come up, and then the one that has the longer on the each side, see, because then it makes that cute little part of the envelope. Isn't that adorable? It's just so cute. Okay, so first, I think what I'm going to do is just use some Tombow with this. You can use glue dots. I don't want the bulk of the glue dots. Do tend to add a little bit of bulk. So I'm going to just gingerly place my liquid glue, right? You don't need much. And we're definitely going to close this, okay? So I'm going to put a little liquid glue right here. And we're going to shut that down. Okay. I'm holding that. Cute. Okay, now that makes it more flat. Okay, see, this one I put together with glue dots, and as you can see, it bulges out a little bit. This one does too. Okay, this one has a bulge in it because of the thickness of the glue dots. And that's why too, I didn't like the way it kind of looked out here. There was like a indentation. So I just put the blue heart over that one. But we're gonna put the mushrooms up in that little quadrant. So anyway, I find that the liquid glue, see, made that a lot flatter right there. More flat, flatter, more flat, I don't know. Now we are going to use a glue dot, and I'm going to roll it up just a little bit. I made a double bow. I used both the colors, the pink and the white that comes in that combo pack. And I'm going to put that back here, and then I'm going to put this on the outside of the envelope. Now I'm going to take my little snail, my half snail here, and I'm going to put him on an angle. Isn't that cute? That's adorable. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little liquid glue at the bottom here. And I'm going to just tilt him on an angle. I'm going to put I want his smile showing on this one. Isn't that cute? A little bit too much glue on that, but we're okay. Luckily, it dries clear, right? There we go. There we go. Oh my goodness, he's adorable. He's absolutely stinking adorably cute. Now on this, I'm going to put some liquid glue. I was thinking about seal, but then I thought, no, I might want to wiggle this around a little bit. I don't know. And I'm going to take this and put it on my lower panel here on an angle. And just let that, oh my goodness, he's so cute, stinking cute, popping up out of there, right? Look at how cute that is. Oh, our card is really coming together, guys. I know you can't see it like that, but it's really, really coming together. Look at that. That is so cute. And I'm just going to leave this panel blank right here. Okay, now I already colored this, and I'm going to attach it right here. And just like that. I think that is so cute. I'm just going to use some liquid glue back here. The other one I put 2 envelopes on, but I loved coloring that. Oh my goodness sakes, that is just, and watch how it closes. I just love it. Okay, great. Now this little snail right here that I just cut out, right here, I'm going to attach him with a dimensional. And we have our beautiful card made. I'm going to put him on a little angle right there. Oh, look how cute these are. Look at this. It's just stinking. Thank you so much, Lisa Curcio, for the dimensions on how to make an easy peasy triple cube pop-up card. Easy peasy. Both of these are adorable, and I think these are going to be my Sunday giveaways because they are so cute. Envelopes, they fit in the envelopes. It is just amazing. Look at this, watch this. I just have to do it again. I just have to show you. Just like so. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I love these cards. You could just have so much fun with these measurements. Like I said, I use the snails, and but you don't have to. But you could. They're really, really very cute. Thanks again for watching, you guys. I had to do one last thing with this set before it retired. I'm definitely, as you can see, going to miss it. It's one of my very favorites. And I hope that you will try to case this card. That's the greatest compliment I could ever have, is if you case a card. Case is copy and share everything. You never have to ask me. I'm just happy that you do it, and I'm very, very happy that you're crafting. And here are our beautiful, beautiful cards. I'm holding them this way because if we look like this, it doesn't look like much, right? So, well, it looks pretty good that way too, right? And then here's the back. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're so cute. All right, there we go for today. Enjoy this for your Saturday, a little bonus video this week for you guys. And I'll definitely see you Sunday at 7. We'll be finishing up with the Elegantly Said bundle, and I have a beautiful card for that, and I think I'm going to give both of these away on Sunday. So I hope that you'll watch me on my Facebook channel on Sunday. Is live at 7. Thanks again for watching. Please go to your happy space and do some happy crafting.